Now consider this scenario. You're going to Walt Disney World for a magical time. You've got all your fast passes set to go, but wait, you've forgotten some of the dining reservations that you wanted to plan. Sound familiar? In this video, I'm going to go over some of my personal favorite table service restaurants that have a tendency to be low on reservations, and sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I can get a seat inside. Let's hop right in. Just as a side note, if you do plan on going to Walt Disney World during the peak season, some of these restaurants will crowd up. That being said, make sure you keep this list so that you can go look around in case you need it. My first thought is Kona Cafe. Fantastic food. I love the Polynesian theme, and it's right there, right off the monorail from the Magic Kingdom, so convenient. The Wave of American Flavor, I've had good food there and I hope to go back again. It's again on the monorail and very convenient during a Magic Kingdom day. The Plaza restaurant in the Magic Kingdom usually has availability. You can just walk right up to the counter and see if a table is available. I found that Skipper Canteen has a tendency not to be too crowded, so if you head right up to the counter, ask if they have some availability. They might surprise you. One of my personal favorites, Sanaa in Animal Kingdom Lodge, Kidani Village. Be sure to ask for the bread service. Now in Epcot, the Garden Grill has a tendency to be less crowded than the other restaurants. It's definitely worth a try because you get to meet all of the characters and the whole restaurant rotates. It's definitely a fun experience. San Angela and Spice Road Table are also good picks at Epcot if you don't have a reservation. Now I do want to recommend Via Napoli. Now this only applies to those who are going kind of at the slow season or maybe the medium season for crowds. I love it so much, and I was able to get in once with a 10-minute wait with no reservation, but keep in mind I was going during a very light season, so it can depend on when you go. Hollywood Studios can be a little bit tougher for table service restaurants, but the Tune-In Lounge and the 50s Primetime Cafe are your best bet if you don't have a reservation. Animal Kingdom can also be a little bit tricky for table service without reservations, but your best bets are Yak and Yeti and the Rainforest Cafe. Disney Springs has a wide variety of fantastic table service restaurants available, and 9 times out of 10 they're going to be able to seat you. So if you really want to get a table service restaurant at Walt Disney World with no reservations, try Disney Springs. Now I'm not going to go over all of the table service restaurants at all of the resorts, however they have a tendency to be less crowded, especially the ones that aren't on the monorail. Your home resort has a tendency to be available without reservations. Boma is an example I love to use because I love Boma. I love it so much. You should definitely give it a try. However, they have a tendency to crowd up, so even if you're there at a medium time of year where the crowds are like medium, still it's worth checking on your phone so you can get that reservation in advance. On that note, I want to touch on something that's very important. If you've forgotten your reservations and maybe you're 2 or 3 days in advance, it doesn't hurt to check on your phone, the My Disney Experience app, or on the computer and see if you can't find that last minute reservation. You'd be surprised how many last minute reservations I have found when I've been waiting till the last second, so it's definitely worth a try to see if you can find what you want. Even if you're trying to book it on the same day, it can sometimes save you a lot of time to just go on your phone and check. Just check, see if it's available for anywhere in that time frame that you're looking for, and then maybe go to the desk and say, hey, can we move this up a little bit? Do you have some availability? And usually they can accommodate you. I hope this video has helped you in case you're on your way to Disney, you've forgotten all of these things. If you are, get on your phone right now, try and find reservations. If not, I hope it was overall a helpful experience. Thanks as always for being a part of the magic with me. Until next time, have a magical day.